Well, good afternoon, and thanks for joining us here on a chilly January day. A little less windy than the last time we were on this location, but still a little cold, right? So I am Councilmember Brian Fry, District 5 for the City of Wichita. I'd also like to recognize a few other council members that are here today, Vice Mayor Claycomb and Councilmember Johnson. I don't see the mayor here, so I think I got all the electeds that are not speaking taken care of. With me also is Commissioner David Dennis, Dr. Jeff Ettling with Sedgwick County Zoo, and then Ron Coker with Wichita Water Partners. So as you can see, construction is well underway for the Wichita Water Treatment Facility. And with these large cranes behind us, our skyline is rapidly changing out here in northwest Wichita. Now when you think about this new water treatment facility, what typically comes to your mind is the faucets in our home, but safeguarding our water supply is a key goal for City Council and for the citizens of Wichita. It's very important for our human residents that we do it right, but it's also critical for our residents of the non-human nature, those with fur, feathers, etc. Our residents at the Sedgwick County Zoo right across the street know this importance, and they are great stewards of water conservation, and so they helped us out by sending us a representative to watch our progress. Standing at 8 foot tall, our friend the gorilla here will soon be attached to one of these large cranes and hoisted high into the air, overseeing the project during the construction. One problem, our friend doesn't have a name yet, and we'd like to have the community's help with that. So in just a little bit, we're going to tell you about a naming contest, but first I'd like to turn the podium over to Commissioner David Dennis. Sir?
Thank you very much, Councilman. I sincerely appreciate it, and I enjoy being here today to join you to start this new naming contest. On behalf of the Sedgwick County Board of County Commissioners and the Sedgwick County Zoo, which I'm very proud to serve as one of the board members on, I am very proud to be here. And I do look forward to watching this new water treatment plant come to fruition. It's a very, very critical civil engineering project that's going to benefit this entire community, including Sedgwick County. While I am able to watch this being developed, I think that this new naming contest that is coming up in the near future is a great way to recognize both this project and the Sedgwick County Zoo that's just across the street. As we move into the new year, and we're hoping this new year is much better than the year that we just came through, this is good news. This is something that our community can get behind, and it also benefits Sedgwick County Zoo, and it helps us take our mind off of the pandemic that we've been through for the last year. I was trying to think of some names myself. Evidently, some of the names that they came up with are not Dave or David, so I'm not sure that I can vote for either one of those, but I look forward to some of the names that they do have. And please join us in going online, using the procedures that they've got in place, because it does benefit our zoo. And at that, I'd like to turn it back over to Councilman Fry. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. So we're very excited about this partnership with Sedgwick County Zoo, and we have a great friend in Dr. Jeff Ettling. He's been in our community a couple of years now and making some great progress over at the zoo, and we're very happy to have him as part of this. Dr. Ettling?
Thank you, Councilman Fry. Excuse me. We are excited to be a part of this event this afternoon. As we know, all life depends on water. Animals in particular need fresh water for their bodies to function, as well as for their overall health. At the zoo across the street here, we care for over 6,000 plus animals, which many people may not know that we have that many, and they all rely on a consistent source of clean water. Our new neighbor will help us safeguard the water supply needed for the animals in our care, as well as the zoo's expanding footprint. As a conservation organization, we understand that conserving water means using our water supply wisely as possible, and we are making every effort to be good stewards of this precious resource. We are thrilled to be a part of the partnership between the City of Wichita and Sedgwick County to raise funds for your Sedgwick County Zoo. So with that, I would like to thank you for allowing us to be a part of this program. Thank you.
We couldn't imagine doing this without the zoo. They're certainly one of our true treasures. And you got your own construction project going on right now, so maybe our friend can do double duty and help watch over that. So a project of this size can't be done with ourselves. We had to have some great partners, and Wichita Water Partners is leading that task, and leading that effort is Ron Coker. So Ron, please.
Thank you, Councilman. My name's Ron Coker with Burns McDonnell, and on behalf of Burns & Mack and Alberici and all of the firms that make up Wichita Water Partners, we're so excited not just to be constructing this important piece of infrastructure for Wichita, but to also join in a partnership with the county and the zoo to try and raise some money along with getting this project up and running as quickly as we can. So thank you to you all. We look forward to raising this gorilla up on top of those tower cranes in the near future and continuing forward with this great project.
Thank you, Ron. So again, I want to thank Ron and your support of the zoo and everything that you're doing to safeguard our community's water supply. We know it's a long project, and so we're thankful for your help. And again, we know this has been a tough year for many of our nonprofits, and this idea came to us to help not only the zoo and increase some attendance, but also keeping their name out there with the naming contest. So I think it's a good partnership. And so now we're going to talk about the three names. And I must have Commissioner David's list here because two of the names are variations of David. You might want to. So. Have to call Gordon Ramsay about that. So with the zoo's help, three names have been pre-selected. Eno, a traditional African name translated to water god. Amazi, which translated means water source. And then finally, a more traditional American take, Hydro Joe. So the community can vote by donating $1 when they choose their favorite name. It's very simple. You can text NWWF to 76278, and that will help you get through the process. Or you can go to nwwf.givesmart.com. And I'm happy to repeat those if anybody would like. Seeing no, we'll keep going. The contest will run for 4 weeks, so be sure to vote and help support the Sedgwick County Zoo. We expect, with weather permitting, our gorilla fund will grow up on the crane in the next few days. Travelers on Zoo Boulevard or visitors to the Sedgwick County Zoo should expect to see the as of yet unnamed gorilla high overhead the work site very soon. So thanks again for everyone coming out. We're excited about this contest and seeing our friend high up there. It's something that we don't do very often, projects of this size, so it was a good partnership to create some fun and excitement about this project. Happy to take any questions you might have.
Are they still on schedule, I guess? I know it's just begun, but schedule?
Yeah, we did some early groundwork prior to the groundbreaking that we had a couple of months ago. And as far as I'm aware, everything is still on schedule. It's a long project. It's about 3.5 years on site before then we do several months of testing and making sure everything's working before it goes operational. So we're on schedule. I'm going to repeat the names one more time for you. Eno, E-N-O, Amazi, A-M-A-Z-I, and then Hydro Joe. And again, you can text NWWF to 76278, or you can go online at nwwf.givesmart.com. And with that, thank you all for being here.